So I remember exactly where I was when I saw the original Twister. I was at the Cascade Village Theater in my hometown of Vail, Colorado. That theater I think no longer exists. It's where I saw Independence Day. It's where I saw The Rock. It's where I saw the original Twister. It's just one of those places that you like remember as a kid, right? I remember exactly how I felt watching that movie. I think I saw it in the theater twice, loved it. Helen Hunt, Bill Paxton, very 90s action film, action like thriller film that really worked well. Love that movie, could watch it today and enjoy it as much as I did then. So, decades later, you get a sequel. I guess you would call it a sequel. None of the original characters are in this movie, which is totally fine. There's no connection to that film. And it's great, so let's talk about it. Okay, so before we get started, thank you so much for checking out the video. I am now posting all of my content directly on X. You can find me at Hometown0YT. If you want to check me out, follow me there. Also, you can find me on Instagram at RealHometown0 if you want to find me there. So let's talk about Twisters, the sequel of the original 90s action film. So this is probably going to be a short review because I don't really have anything negative to say about this movie. I really kind of loved it. It's not a movie that just does what the original does. It does some of that, but does it better in a lot of ways. It adds its own kind of unique spin on it. Kind of the plot of the original film was Helen Hunt's character wants to be able to like map out and study tornadoes, so she builds this contraption that will launch sensors up into it and then they can check out the tornado. This movie stars Daisy Edgar-Jones. She plays this character, Kate, who loses her storm chaser friends to a really, really rough tornado 5 years ago, and then flash forward to present day where one of her friends who survived like locates her in New York City and kind of drags her back into the world of storm chasing in an effort to now be able to destroy a tornado from the inside using a combination of the sensors plus this like chemical mixture that gets sent up into the tornado and is supposed to like slow it down or stop it from the inside. So it's really good. Movie has mostly pretty good CG, really good action sequences, surprisingly fantastic music, great performances from Edgar-Jones, great performance from Glen Powell, who is like quickly becoming like the new action guy. Anthony Ramos is in it. He's really great too. You probably recognize him from Hamilton, as well as I think he was also in the Heights, as well as Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. So yeah, this movie is really kind of great. I loved everything about it. It feels like a very modern action film, while also like having some of those touchstones that tie to the original, while not having any of those same characters. So what I really appreciated about this movie is that yes, it has the sensors and the Dorothy and all that stuff, but it doesn't feel tied down to that film in any way. The movie I reviewed last week was Alien Romulus, and that movie was tied very much to that universe. And you can't have that movie without that universe existing because it's so intricately tied in. This movie is different because it doesn't feel like it's desperately trying to stick to some lore that was set by the previous film, and I think that's what really works well with Twisters. So, really like this movie. Found it intriguing. Found it super watchable. Very likely rewatchable. Can't wait to sit down in like another year, 2 years, and watch it again. So, love Twisters. I'm a big fan. Complete, just like perfect 2024 summer action blockbuster. I'm a fan. Thanks so much for watching the review. If you liked it, found it helpful, consider subscribing. You can also like and share the video. Find me over in the Green Channel Rumble. You can also find me again on X at Hometown0YT. And I'll see you next Wednesday at 9 a.m.